Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Now today I wanted to sit here and talk to you guys and girls about a brand new upcoming IP. It's an open world dark fantasy game being made in Unreal Engine 5. Now I actually wasn't aware of this new upcoming game. It was brought to my attention by somebody that I know the other day, and I started to do some digging. I started to look around and find out what I could find out about it, and it's sounding really good. There isn't any gameplay at the moment, but they are doing a they're teasing, basically they're going to be doing a upcoming live stream, development live stream, on January the 13th of 2025, and they said they've got lots of stuff to share. They've got some gameplay to share. And I'm hoping that they're going to announce a release date of 2025. Maybe the latest it might be, early 2026. But I've got my fingers crossed. Hopefully it's going to be coming out in 2025. Now this is called it's made by a team called Rebel Wolves. They are a new game studio. But the interesting thing is, this studio, the devs in that team, a lot of them come from The Witcher 3, which to me is huge news, because Conrad Thomas was the game director on The Witcher 3, and he was also the co-director for Cyberpunk 2077. Now, of course, these two RPGs are iconic. Obviously, Cyberpunk 2077 did have, a huge, tons of issues at the start of its release, but then they did put a lot of effort into it, and they made the game really good. Graphically, the game looks phenomenal, and the game itself is just an amazing RPG. Now, of course, the Witcher series, again, amazing games. So, and if you caught my video recently, I reacted to the new trailer teaser for The Witcher 4, so I'm really hyped about that. So finding out that we're now going to get another game, it's not made by the same studio obviously, but it has the same people that were involved in these games, so that's really good and exciting for me to see. Now the game itself is called The Blood of Dawnwalker, so it's basically showing us that it's going to be some vampiric, dark fantasy vibe. And yeah, we've got some information here. They do have some big ambitions, they say. So it's built with Unreal Engine 5. It's also going to be on next generation consoles as well as PC. So that is really interesting to see. I'll put up on the screen now the first teaser art that they showed us a couple years ago. Like I said, this was actually being discussed a while ago, and I just didn't know about it. For whatever reason, it slipped under my radar. But Rebel Wolves team is assembled from veterans of the Polish AAA development scene, including devs who have worked on Cyberpunk 2077, The Witcher series, Thronebreaker, and Shadow Warrior 2. So the director Thomas, he was the design director, and the design director Daniel, from Witcher 1, narrative director Jacob from Witcher 3 and Cyberpunk 2077, animation director Tamara from Witcher 3, art director Bartholomew, sorry if I'm butchering these names, was from Witcher 1 and 2 and 3, so the whole Witcher series. Then the CFO, Mikhail, and studio head Robert. So they were saying that in order to create truly great games, we won't trace trends or numbers. Our goal is clearly defined to create a memorable game, telling moving stories and invoke visceral emotions. It's ambitious, true, and I'm glad it is. Art needs ambition. I don't want to create just another game. I want to work on titles people will remember, which is nice to hear. And I mean, the Witcher series and Cyberpunk, definitely remember those games for sure. I had a lot of fun playing those games multiple times. So The founder, Thomas, says the name for the studio was inspired by the power that comes from a pack of wolves versus a lone wolf. Personally, I couldn't be happier to have banded together with friends who share this passion. We're developing a video game we would like to play in a way that games should be made. Thomas says in reference to the studio goal of breaking away from traditional, AAA development. We want to evolve this CRPG genre by creating unforgettable stories, all while working as a tight-knit team, united by a shared goal and ambition. We want to stay small and agile, a place where people know and care for each other. Now, to me, this is really, really good because a lot of small indie studios, they have been creating some really good games. Obviously, eventually, the success of those games makes the studio, grow as they get more money, they get more funding and stuff like that. But it doesn't matter because it's the fact that they have a passion. They're gamers themselves, and they want to create good games and good RPGs, and that's what I love to see. So the move away from traditional AAA development could be a response to reports of crunch employed in some of Poland's biggest development studios like CD Projekt Red and Techland. With breaking this trend as a stated goal for Rebel Wolves, the team is looking to hire and build out its new game studio, and they've got obviously positions available. Now this article was a while ago, like I said, but I'm sure they're still recruiting if they find people that suit their vibe and stuff like that. And interestingly enough, in October, they announced, I'll put this up on the screen now, they announced that they signed a publishing deal with Bandai Namco EU. So Bandai Namco EU will become the global publisher of our first Dawnwalker game. So they're calling it a dark fantasy narrative sandbox AAA action RPG, and it's going to be set in medieval Europe. So that is huge, guys. The fact that they've managed to get Bandai Namco EU on board to be the global publisher, to me, it just goes to show that obviously Bandai Namco, they've seen it, they obviously believe in it, they believe in the vision, and they believe in the team's capability, and I'm hopeful. I'm looking forward to the like I said, to the showcase with 15 days away from this showcase, so it's going to be interesting. I'm excited. January the 13th, like I said, it's going to be 9 p.m. GMT over on the Dawnwalker's Twitch channel. So I'm going to be watching it. There's going to be gameplay, like I said. There's going to be tons of information, surprises apparently, and loads of announcements. So I'll of course have a video. As soon as that stream has happened, I'll have a video here on this channel to show you the gameplay, to break down what they discussed, and then hopefully come to you guys and girls with some sort of release date, and whatever they tell us, I'll break it down, so you guys and girls, in case you don't have the time to watch the stream. But anyway, that's really gonna be it. I just wanted to bring this game to the channel because, like I said, in 2025 I am gonna be covering a lot of RPGs in general. MMORPGs is the main focus, but I am going to be covering action RPGs, ARPGs, CRPGs, you name it. Open world RPGs is going to be a big main focus here of the channel. So I hope you're here for the ride. I hope you had a beautiful Christmas, and I hope you have a wonderful New Year. Take care. See you soon. Peace.